Almost every culture since the beginning of time have honored the elder. They have had great respect for the elderly. And you know, when we look in ancient society, many times they honored the elderly much more than they did the wealthy and the prestigious people in the world. And they looked at them as more honorable because they have lived a life. But when we look at elderly people, especially righteous elderly people, godly elderly people, we need to bestow upon them a great honor. In fact, the Bible tells us to. And so when we look at this, the Bible tells us right here in Proverbs chapter 16 and verse 31, it says, a gray head is a crown of glory. A gray head is a crown of glory. So when we think about that, when we think about that gray head as being a crown of glory, you know, so many times people are trying to cover up that gray today, but it's an honorable thing according to the Word of God. It is a demonstration of people who have lived life. They have been there, they have done that, they've been around the block a time or two, and they have learned the greatest lessons of life, and that is living life. They have lived it out, they have seen life, they have experienced life, whether they've experienced life themselves or they have experienced life by viewing others. They understand life. They have the greatest understanding of life. So it says in Proverbs 16:31, it says, a gray head is a crown of glory. It is found in the way of righteousness. If you want to learn some great lessons of righteousness, you find a righteous elderly person. You find somebody that has lived that life. I remember right after I was saved, an older retired pastor came into my life. He took me under his wing. He taught me some valuable life lessons, and he's long been gone on with the Lord now. But I tell you what, I cherish those lessons that he has given to me now. Through life. I cherish them to this day as a great value within my life. No seminary can give you those life lessons that he has instilled within me. And so we cherish our elderly people. And sometimes people get to the age and say, well, you know, I'm retired now. I'm no longer going to do this work or do that work. Well, we need our elderly people within the church to continue to serve and continue to work. Maybe they can't do some of the things that they used to do. But you know, the Bible tells the older women to teach the younger women. And so as they do that, they have that wisdom within them that they could be able to teach those younger women what life really is all about, something that no school will be able to teach them. And so that is extraordinarily important when we begin to understand that. We need to utilize those elderly folks, and we as a church, we as a body, we need to give great reverence and great respect to our elderly people.